Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, with the same name update here, I wanted to go through and go over a lot of the different category teams that I haven't really covered that thoroughly, right? Like, I don't know, probably starting with, I think LR Evolution Blue Vegeta and Kaioken Blue Goku. Like, a lot of the categories that came out from that point on, I didn't, like, fully cover the way I used to, so I wanted to sort of get back, do videos sort of examining a lot of these categories, you know, if they might be good, if they're going to be bad in the future, you know, sort of stuff like that. Plus, of course, we have the same name update live in the game. So now, like, I have LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's TUR right there. I've got Namek Goku's SSR. I have Dokkan Fest Kid Goku's SSR sort of as extra potential units, you know, depending upon some sort of challenge run or something like that that I might want to do. Now, the Savior category team, right? This was introduced with Tech LR Ultimate Gohan right here. Still one of the best units in the game. One of the best units in the game for long events. A very good unit. He's definitely a bit wonky. I think Gohan is great as a hybrid Saiyan leader. I don't know about Gohan as a leader of this category team, though. Because in his base form right here, all he has in terms of major key links is Saiyan lineage. Now, I would say after the link level update, Saiyan lineage now is definitely a major key link, right? But that's not good enough for this team, right? You have a lot of shocking speed characters. This Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has not yet had his EZA, but he's going to, and he's going to be outstanding after he does. You have Dokkan Fest Pycon as a shocking speed character. Namek Goku, I really am hoping for him to get an EZA at some point. I mean, we don't have a character that is EZA, like, sort of as recent as him. The most recent, like, major Dokkan Fest that EZA'd is UI Goku in, you know, March of 2018. This guy is, what, May of 2019, so quite a ways away. But, like, this guy needs just a little bit. He's so good having both prepared for battle and shocking speed, right? That's prepared for battle right there. And then he has shocking speed right here. Having those two links together makes him good for this team that's got a lot of both of those characters, right? Even Tech Ultimate Gohan, after you do transform on turn 5 and beyond, he has shocking speed, which can be good, right? But there's a lot of characters in here that, like, right, like this category is not great, right? This is really not that good. Like, it's like, just viewing it as of right now, it's just this team doesn't really mesh that well, right? Like, again, Namek Goku, I would say, for the majority of his lifespan, has been very overrated. I love Tech Ultimate Gohan, but I'd probably argue he is overrated as well. Gotenks is good, but, like, you've got to, like, do, like, all the transformations and stuff like that. Like, once you get the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, he's phenomenal. He's outstanding. He's terrific. He's fabulous. But, like, dude, that takes time. Like, it's like turn 6 bare minimum to get to the point where he's at this in Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks level, and he becomes just a disaster monster blaster. But again, that takes time. We did just recently get this Krillin, who is outstanding. He's definitely a very solid support type unit that works very well in this category team. But obviously, he's not going to be working at max power here because he does specifically need a Kid Goten or a Kid Trunks. And you don't have a single Kid Goten or Kid Trunks on this category team at all. So, like, Krillin can't run at full power on this team. Now, I do actually see several options for major power in the future. Obviously, this guy's EZA is going to be tremendous, and it should be soon, right? Like, this guy's EZA is not going to be that far away. I think Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks potentially getting an LR, like maybe like a standalone LR, is definitely very reasonable. One of the only characters remaining from the Legendary Election that has not gotten an LR yet, so he's high up on the list for sure. This Ultimate Gohan right here is probably due up for an EZA at some point as well. Again, UI Goku came out months and months after this guy and already got his EZA. This guy is going to be a dominator after he gets his EZA. And, like, right now, Ultimate Gohan doesn't necessarily have a really great standalone character, right? Because this character doesn't start out as Ultimate Gohan, he transforms in Ultimate Gohan, right? So I'm waiting for this guy's EZA for sure. This Trunks, I think we will get a transforming version of this Trunks, right? He'll go from, like, base Trunks like that, and then transform into Super Saiyan. He probably would be a major power buff for this team. I think Majub, like, you know, no BS, actually could potentially get, like, a Dokkan Fest or something like that if they really wanted to be generous. Is the other Majub is on here. Okay. So, yeah, if, like, any Majub gets a Dokkan Fest, that would be very good. I guess this is Piccolo from Namek. Maybe Namek Piccolo. Like, you know, his fight against second form Frieza with Nail. Maybe we get, like, a Piccolo and Nail card, or, like, a Nail exchange and a Piccolo or something like that. Certainly could be possible. These two, I think, are coming up on their EZAs at some point, probably not too far away as well. They'll EZA from the Int Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks category. He's on here as well, right? He's not. Wow, the Int Spirit Bomb Sword Trunks is surprisingly not. I just realized that he's not on here. Kid Goku, for sure, would get another powerful unit in the future. But, I mean, you guys can sort of see, like, it's just, like, this, like, Savior? Like, why is, like, Gogeta not on here? It makes no sense. Like, every version of Gogeta, like, should be on this category, right? Like, how is Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's role different than Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's? Doesn't make sense. Or, like, you know, like Super Gogeta against Janemba, right? Gogeta against Broly. Like, I feel like those all, like, qualify for, like, the Savior category. I feel like, I remember I did a video going over a potential, like, this was an idea for a category I had prior to Int Gotenks coming out. But, like, the category I had designed was much better than the one they gave us, right? So, let me know what you guys think about this team. We'll go ahead and hop in. Again, it's not very good. Because we have characters that have already EZA'd, like, you know, these three, but, like, they got really old mid-EZAs. Or, like, this guy is like, oh, he's okay, right? He's okay. So, like, we're really, like, we're waiting for a huge wave of power for this category team. Because right now, it's just not all that. Like, let me sort by how recent who's come out. So, yeah, I mean, dude, look at, like, the amount of units that have come out since Tech Ultimate Gohan is very small. Like, this TN is great, but you want other Busagi units with him. Pycon is obviously really good, but he's still a wonky unit. And it's not like we have an orb changer here to really make use of it. Yeah, maybe, oh, you know who actually is going to be a major power buff to this category in the future? Is this guy right here. This guy, for a long time in Dragon Ball Legends, has been, like, one of the strongest characters, right? Like, you know, Dokkan does not yet have the frown. After Goku does, like, you know, the Bakayaro, and then, like, he gives the frown. I feel like Dokkan could have the best frown. I think my favorite frown, the anime one is not great. The manga one is good. I'm not the biggest fan of fighters. But I think Legends and Kakarot is probably my favorite. The frown. I think Dokkan's frown could be the best one in Dragon Ball. Or at least in Dragon Ball media, right? Because the anime, unfortunately, the only problem with that anime episode was not the greatest animated one. Like that was not drawn by one of the top tier, like, animators and stuff like that for that episode, right? The characters, it's like the wonky looking character, so it makes Goku's frown in that episode not as good as, again, like Kakarot or Legends are both really good. So that character, he could drop in Dokkan and easily be the best character in the game. Like an LR version of this guy, I think we definitely could see. But, all right, enough talking. Let's go ahead and jump in with the Savior category team and see how solid it might look. All right, so now we are in a event with the Savior category team. And, again, the team is going to be very, very wonky. I just basically tried to run a lot of the better units together on here. We do have a lot of shocking speed on the team, so that's going to work out well. But of course, like, you know, it's the Tech Gohan, you know, he would actually really be helped if he started out with shocking speed. Like, you know, I don't know, like, if you got rid of, like, Revival, like, shitty-ass Revival for Gohan and gave him shocking speed instead, he would be a much superior unit. That would help him out a lot. Okay, so in terms of what I'm going to do here, I guess we'll go in Gotenks first. I guess Namek Goku, the Spirit Bomb is a beam, yeah, so we don't even need to worry about supering right here, because, again, Android 19 and 20 absorb it. But yeah, here's where Goku can definitely be helpful, again, having prepare for battle and shocking speed. I want to keep Gotenks in slot 1 for now, and then the meta with the Gotenks and then the Tech Boo units, right, is you keep them on rotation in slot 1. Like, if you get them turn 1, you keep them on rotation, they transform into their second form, so, like, we're going to go into Super Saiyan Gotenks for his second transformation, like his second transformation on turn 3. Then on that turn, we float him off, and then when he returns, we'll be able to transform into Super Saiyan 3. And I'm going to get, I think, I'm actually... Okay. One thing about Tech Ultimate Gohan that's really good is he, for real, is actually, like, one of the better, probably 55% characters in the game. Like, because, like, just because of the way, like, guard works and stuff like that, like, you know, this will do damage for sure. Oh, actually, no, it really won't. Yeah, Gohan is crazy. It's like, even, like, he's just good everywhere. The way they balanced him is that, again, his links can be wonky at times, for sure. There's no doubt about that. And then damage-wise, he doesn't really compete with a lot of the more recent Dokkan Fest exclusives. You know, units like Trunks and Goten, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Angel Golden Frieza. You know, those Dokkan Fests are outputting much more damage than Gohan, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so here we go. So we want to float off Gotenks. That's immediate, right? Because Gotenks, when he comes back, we can immediately go into Super Saiyan 3, and we'll probably get him with this EZA physical Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. So here we have Pycon. Pycon is very good, but he is a very wonky unit. The mistake they made with Pycon and Janemba, let me just get this out right away, is the fact that Pycon and Janemba, you have to work for their support type abilities. That was a massive mistake for both of them. I'm going to tell you right now, like, people are going to argue, oh, Truth just hates him because he has to use his brain and blah, 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 blah. No matter what argument you choose to proceed with, Pycon and Janemba do not match up with Trunks and Goten, Broly, Ultimate Gohan, Angel Golden Frieza, Gogeta, hell, even go all the way back to Beerus, like, is way better. Pycon and Janemba are poorly designed. Their support type abilities should have been start of turn. You know, Pycon should give 2 key to super class and 30% attack and defense, and then Janemba, same thing. Start of turn, extreme class 2 key, 30% attack and defense. There's no reason you should have to play around with orbs. Now, Pycon works a bit better because Pycon has a major key link right away, which, of course, it's shocking speed, right? And then he only needs 3 type orbs to activate his support type ability, and then 1 rainbow orb gives him a 50% chance to dodge as well. So we'll go ahead and pop that right there. So we activated the support type ability. He's at 162k defense, which is fine, and I believe he does raise defense on super attack as well, does he not? No, he greatly raises attack for 1 turn and then greatly lowers enemy attack. That is powerful. And then obviously he has his unit super attack with an Angel Goku or Angel Vegeta, where, you know, we get Gogeta showing up as part of the animation. I do love that. You know, we have a couple of unit super attack characters, this Pycon and then the LR Angel Vegeta, that are sort of like what ifs. I actually really, really like that. Like, people who say, like, oh, Dokkan is going to die because they're going to run out of animations, we literally have, like, what if characters in the LR Angel Vegeta and this Pycon, basically, right? Like, Pycon and Gogeta, remember when they were standing side by side attacking Janemba? Yeah, exactly. So, and then, by the way, here's where Namek Goku kicks in shocking speed, right? Namek Goku having prepared for battle and shocking speed is very powerful and works really well on a lot of these teams and stuff like that, right? I believe Pycon is a physical attacking super. Yeah, see, like, 2.36 is not the craziest. It's like, if you go over his entire kit and you get, like, everything going on, like everything is able to be used, he is very powerful, right? Like, he's greatly lowering attack, he's got the support buff, you know, he gets 4 key from Rainbow Orb, so he's basically auto-supering from Rainbow Orb. He gets a 50% chance to dodge from Rainbow Orb, and then he also does guaranteed seal the attacked enemy super of the Rainbow Orb, but it's like, it's just so many conditions and so much you have to worry about, right? Alright, Str Ultimate Gohan is definitely the weak link on the team right now, and someone I really want to hide. He is going to work good in that he's giving super class allies, oh my god, 3.59 right there, chill! This is a horrible rotation for this Gotenks, and that's what he does? Oh, relax, Gotenks, my god! He has nothing. That's like he has only Fierce Battle active. He just like raw like 3.5 million attack stack right there. Like, damn, Gotenks. He's good. Yeah, that physical Gotenks is real good. I like what they did with his EZA. They gave him everything he needed to be like a consequential unit moving forward. Okay, so at this point, we could activate Pycon's active skill because it's 4th turn or later. There's one enemy, but the enemy does not have 50% HP or more. That's the problem with Pycon. They gave Pycon an amazing active skill. It's a Ghost Usher, basically. But, like, it's super hard to activate, right? Like, turn 4 plus one enemy, and the enemy has an HP restriction. You just don't, you're just not really going to get that often, unfortunately. Again, I don't know why, I don't know why they were so harsh on Pycon and Janemba. We had 2 Dokkan Fests in 2020 that are just, like, dude, baffling in Gotenks and Buu, and then Pycon and Janemba are just, like, mysterious, right? And that's why, yeah, guess what? Like, Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta absolutely can be a, dual Dokkan Fest, considering Gotenks and Buu and freaking Pycon and Janemba. Pycon and Janemba as a dual Dokkan Fest is still, that's right up there for me as one of the goofier ones. All right, so let's go ahead and let's pop this Gotenks active skill right here. Let's go ahead and transform into Super Saiyan 3. Now, Super Saiyan 3 in Gotenks, he is a dynamo for real. Alright, so in Gotenks, I mean, both in Gotenks and Buu, it works like this, where once you transform into their final state, they're really good. Like, they're worthy of being a Dokkan Festival exclusive in this form, right? Now, Gotenks, his defense is going to explode once he's super attacking and stuff like that. Obviously, Ultimate Gohan, same thing, is going to get so crazy after he transforms. He also is super effective against all types if the enemy's over 58% HP, and there's one enemy, I believe, right? So that's going to be very, very good. Yeah, super effective against all types when facing only one enemy whose HP is 58% or more, or if it's a Buu Saga enemy. That's pretty good. Now, Gotenks, by the way, the 2 Gotenks just have 6 out of 7. Obviously, pretty good. I imagine Android 17 is going to get cream pied right here. Probably by this Gotenks, because he does basically that 5 million attack stat right there, but then he has a 70% chance to pop out a second one, which he did right there. And then, I mean, we still could get the additional super attack as well, so we could have one more shooting out. Oh, or, you know, 17 will just die right there. Yeah, or he's just dead to rights right there. That's always possible. Okay. Oh, perfect. Let's go ahead and pop Pycon's active skill right here. I mean, again, this is very rare that we're able to do this, and then I'll probably transform with Ultimate Gohan. So this will be good now. So our entire rotation is going to have shocking speed. Obviously, that's good.
ここから先へは行かせはせん。あの世一の達人の妙技を見せてやる。すごい。素晴らしい救世主を送るのは私に任せてください。うん、バッチリ。ありがとうございます。よし、行くか。
Alright, so now Pycon's Ghost Usher kicks in, so Android 16's getting no attacks on this turn. So we're good to go, right? We got all the Ultimate Gohan's going crazy. Like this is gonna be a good turn. Although, again, Str Ultimate Gohan, he really can get slapped up quite bad. Like 75k defense, and that guard of his is not guaranteed. It can be a little bit scary. All right, so Pycon's going to be able to get his support ability. We got the Rainbow Orb. So, all right, this is good. Remember that Tech Ultimate Gohan, he is super effective against all types right here, but he doesn't have his full attack buff because I used the Ghost Usher effect, mainly to just get it in the video. We didn't actually need it. But because of that, Gohan did not get hit activating his full attack buff, right? Because Ultimate Gohan has to get hit one time to get his remaining attack. Very similar, Namek Goku, Super Saiyan Namek Goku actually has the same thing, right? Where he needs to get hit once, and then he has his attack buff for the remainder of the fight. In Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, yeah, so now he's at like 233k defense. Because that ability in Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks has, the 50% attack and defensive buff for 6 turns is just so powerful. It's insane. And then, like, that's why it's so crazy that, like, the physical EZA Kid Trunks and the EZA AGL Kid Goten, they have 50% attack and defense for 6 turns. Like, it's just, like, beyond belief, right? And how powerful it is. All right, so here's a pretty good rotation. All right, Cell, let's see what you got, brother. He's not really going to do too well against the Ultimate Gohans, that's for sure. And again, we can keep Str Ultimate Gohan from getting hit. We have nothing to worry about. We'll probably make this the last rotation right here, but yeah, the Savior category team, right now, I would say this is one of the worst categories in the game. Also, unlike a lot of categories where you could see, like, clear paths to the category becoming really good, the Savior team, not really so much. I mean, I guess we could get, like, an LR standalone Ultimate Gohan. The same way Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks could get one, Ultimate Gohan could get one. Which, I mean, you know, an LR Ultimate Gohan next to that, you know, the transforming Z-Sword one would be insane. But still, again, this category team compared to others, the future just, to me, does not look as bright. So this is definitely not, like, a good category to, I don't know, to, like, build around or something like that if you're a free-to-play player. Obviously, Gohan himself is one of the most impressive units in the game. But you guys get I feel like it's obvious, right? You look at the category, and there's way less avenues for this category being good compared to other, you know, top-tier teams. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.